Hello guys, welcome back. And I haven't posted in a while, just, never comes to mind. But today I'm gonna be, practicing my IO, doing strategies, teaching you how to do strategies to practice your IO, and what you should do, and how you can get a 7 on your IO. Supposedly, I've not done it yet. So let's get right into the video. What's up, boys? I'm right here. Right. So what I did was I chose my two texts, a global issue, an IO concept. Make sure you have an IO concept, right? And then write down an introduction, your ideas for your first concept, for your first text. Don't do it in devices. It's much more effective in ideas, and then you can include devices in your ideas. So 3 to 4 for each text, mainly 3. They should be equal. And then do your body of work for your first text. Just write it unseparately. Then introduce your second text. And then you have to introduce it. Your idea, your quote, idea, your quote, your idea, your quote. Then its body of work. And then your conclusion. So as you can see, it's all dot chats. And since it's tomorrow, I get a bunch of cue cards, right? And you write them all down in cue cards with the right formatting. If you notice any words that are repeated, thesaurus on the side here. So that's what we're going to be doing. I have some lo-fi music running in the background. It was Jurassic Park music, but that's copyrighted, so you can't really. Oh, what can I do? Darth Vader, Loki, hip hop, Dagobah, Yoda's hut. I think we need to feel like a Jedi. So hopefully you guys can hear this. Okay. I'm gonna volume of the ambient music so that it's not too loud. It's not a lot louder than my thing. Okay. If there's anything I want to pull up for you boys, I'll let you know. But right now I'm writing cue cards for the thing. And it's good that when you're writing your cue cards, you say them out loud. You should write them on paper, my recommendation. And, organize it in your own way. So here I'm writing oral ideas, main extract, second quote. Just organize it in whatever way you can understand. Right? And then when you're saying it out loud, you start practicing for it. When you're writing it down on paper, it sticks to your head easier. So this is all helping you, not just with rewording it, but also. Notice I got a new headset. Yes, great stuff. All right, here we go. So I'm on my second quote for Orwell. That's my third one. So I wrote Big Brother of the Party. Period. So okay. This represents. I also wrote the outline in code. My IO bullet points right here. I wrote them in code. The first letter of every word, and the numbers symbolize that, like the line number for the quotes, because I didn't write those down. And I was able to fit my entire IO actually. Oh, this is a little loud, I think. To fit my entire IO. I just write in the first letter of every word. And the quotations, obviously, if something's in quotations, I'll put it in. This is correct, I think. If I slash, it's another idea. You can try this with your teacher, but my teacher said no. She said it needs to be understood by being. So I'll work on that later. This is with the IB IO. Our instinct. But Okay, so let's get back to writing. Presents that. I should capitalize memory hole, right? Yeah, I will. So that it's easier to remember. Is beast that destroys unwanted without leaving a trace. So now I want to transition into the visual imagery. Should I just say the visual imagery shows how Winston has automatically become accustomed to racing? So I could say, but furthermore, the visual imagery shows. Moreover, the visual imagery shows. Could be moreover. Or, on the other hand, the visual imagery shows, I could say, on the other hand. Yeah. On the other. So I could put this here and bring it in the front like that, and then close this window down, or in case you want to see that for some reason. I don't know why you would, but yeah, full screen that. There we go. On the other hand, this chair is on carpet, so on the other hand, visual image, could actually shows though. No, dude, I wanted to, no, capital T, there we go. Did I capitalize euphemism? I'm gonna capitalize all my literary devices so that I understand them as well. Because I'm gonna teach you a technique, a memory technique once I'm done with this. The visual imagery reveals. I want to avoid basic verbs because you lose in points and criteria in the. A custom. To erasing his trails. To erasing his. Yeah, so when you're writing it down, it's important to recite when you're saying it. I'm trying as much as I can. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dagobah music right now. I don't like the cackling of the fire. I don't know why. Maybe in a boo would work. I hope there's though. Oh, there's water. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay. Become accustomed to racing his trails, to racing. When I want another word for falsifies. I've already used that. That's a lot better. When he falsifies. When he facilitates. When he fossilizes. Oh, that's the word. There we go. When he, When he, I guess these are strong to weak, right? When he forges. Oh, nice. When he forges. News. When he forges news, right? The extent. I think it's a lot louder than my thing. Is it louder than my... Yeah, it's as loud. No, it's... Make it negative 90 decibels. Just so you hear it in the background, you know? Just so you hear it in the background. I just news to that. Extent. That it quote unquote crumples. Pulls the paper. Unconsciously. I'm gonna say instead of before he destroys it completely, before destroying it completely. It completely. Completely. Memory hole, again, capitalize it. To I was debating whether I should go with a suit tomorrow. I guess for this one we can use show. But there's always better words, so let's look at them. To display. Perfect. To display. Display. The party. Cannot leave any trace leave a trace of the letter falsified. Oh yes, guys. Soon, maybe tonight. There's gonna be a first episode of Potato Palace. It's a podcast in high school. Okay. Pseudological of the apocryphal. What the fuck's that word, man? Apocryphal. Apocryphal. Hold on, I guess there's just a. Oh, look at that beautiful studio background. Criffle. Look at this. Fabricated. Fabricates better. I know, I like the apocryphal. Just use as many synonyms as you can, right? And don't repeat. Never repeat. And refer back to your concept every once in a while of the apocryphal. Was it data? Yeah. Yeah. In addition, the choice of diction by Orwell. Instead of to the choice. In addition, doesn't slow. Addition, comma, the choice of diction by Orwell helps the diction by Orwell helps the reader understand the magnitude of the censorship in semicolon, and then here I'll show you what I do. So that's one note card finish. So I pull up a note card. I recommend you do this as well. I always like to click the pen close because it's satisfying. And at the top here, I'm going to write Orwell ideas because I'm still on my Orwell ideas. So Orwell ideas. Ideas. I'm going to semicolon and underline that. And then in brackets, I'm going to put main extract. So see that Orwell ideas? And I'm going to put main extract in brackets so that I know I'm not on my body of work. Okay, so main extract. And I'm going to close the bracket, and then next to that, I'm going to write second quote, because we're still on the second quote. Okay, so we're on the second quote. If you want, you can separate like the analysis of every single device, but and then I highlight the fact that it's the second quote. Right, all in yellow. I keep that all in yellow because it's just labeling the quote, so that's all in yellow. But for the introduction, I labeled it. Then I put this is the lost attractive ideas. So that, and then I'm on page. This is the 9th note card I've made. So I put 9 in the corner like that. And then for the introduction, it's a color. For the ideas, it's a color. For the body of work, it's a color. For the quote, for the minhaj, it's a color. Everything has a color. Every section has a color. So for this one, it's blue. So for my Orwell ideas, it's blue. So I'll highlight the fact that it's ninth note card. Then I continue on to write my note cards. Boom. So this one's empty, and we stopped at. So the choice of diction by oral helps the reader understand the magnitude of the censorship. Words such as devour, like words, the magnitude of the censorship, like words, like the words. Oh, I said that. Like the words devour and crumple, and crumples. Like the words colon devour and we're gonna put a full stop. And since that's the end of the analysis, I'm gonna skip a line because I have to say the memory hole and then furthermore. I'll say furthermore. The lowercase and then memory hole is capitalized. It's important to punctuate your thing right. Because when you're reading, you can understand it better. And for that tip of the memory, I'm gonna link the description. How the guy does it. He does it really well. He also got the idea from another person. So the memory hole symbolizes then the party again in quotes ability. I actually like this one. I'm not gonna change anything. Stuck to the thing. To annihilate. Also, I've been wanting to show you how to make my thumbnails because people like those. So I'll show you how to make those. Do not want if as if it never existed. Period. Important note now that I've finished the second analysis, I'm going to move on to my third. I'm going to, there's half a note card left. I'm going to leave that because I know that I'm moving on to my third quote. So I'm going to get another note card. I'm going to cap this. I'm going to get another note card. Say, same formatting. Orwell. Ideas. Main extract. Third quote. I'm gonna highlight that, the fact that it's my third quote. There's a 10th note card. So 10. Oh, almost colored my table with blue highlighter there. Glad I didn't. Fan that a little bit to dry the ink. I think I like that. Finally, oral expresses to the audience the party's censorship. To the audience. I want another word for censorship. There's not really a word for censorship then. Like another word for it. The party's expansion of suppression. Yeah, suppression. The party's expansion of suppression throughout. Not sure this freaking. And then it says saying Orwell states. I'll say Orwell dictates, like Colonel Edmonds. Dude, here, and I'm having a video. Just 1 sec, boys. Let me go to beauty face and then deactivate. Go to setup screen. Okay, and then 1 minute break. 1 minute break. Yo, can you exit the premises? I would leave this game. Alright, boys, I'm back in business. I actually didn't need to deactivate the camera. I could just flip the thing, the slides. So instead of Orwell quotes, Orwell dictates, like Colonel S.S. Hans Londa in Inglourious Bastard. My job dictates. That's how I can remember it, actually. So yeah, that's another memory technique. Remember that you can relate images and apply them to words and certain things so that you can remember them easier. Oral dictates. Didn't we say we had enough of this one? We certainly did. Should I get this? Great. Awesome. You want the Shire music from Lord of the Rings? Nah. Keep this for now. Actually, copyright. Just remember. Sorry, guys. Oral dictates. This process of continuous alteration. Process of continuous alteration was applied not only to supplied, not only to newspapers, but to books, periodicals, pamphlets, leaflets, films, movies, soundtracks, whatever the frick was written on there. But to books. See, I'm not a fan of this music either, you know? To books, periodicals, pamphlets, posters. These don't accidentally have anything on the back, right? Thank God. Okay. Just remember. I think the ones I had already written for the code, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna find. Yeah. So, this is it. This is the code ones. Look a little like this. Because you're writing the first letter of every word, but you're putting the punctuation in. And the way it's written is the way it's written. You see it. So, if the word finally is on at the first, you write F on the first line. If it's capitalized, you write F capital, you know. So here it was yes, comma, websites like Google, Twitter, Facebook. And then great Chinese, and then it skipped the next line, so I put doppelgangers, and then like Baidu, you know. So you're following the punctuation, and you're writing the first letter of every word. But don't go yet, don't do that yet, and I gotta read it a couple times first. Then you do this strategy while saying the words and writing them down, and then you try to recite it from just looking in the first letter of every word. Then you recite it from memory, and that's the strategy. So, as told you earlier in the video, so if you guys want to leave and try that, go ahead. Leaflets, films, comma, sound, soundtracks, cartoons, comma, photo, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. I'm kidding though. Take me home. Country road. You know, actually, I like was like, sometimes you get mixed up. You're like, I gotta reword this word, man. Shit. And it's like, oh my god, no, this is the author's word. I'll just, I'm sorry, Orwell. You know, literature or documentation. Or remember also, right before you go in, you listen to a very inspirational song. Recommend moments in movies where the song was played during a very hopeful moment, and that's what you remember before going in, and that gives you the hope and the confidence before doing it. So something like Binary Sunset from A New Hope. Um, you know, Crown Room, right? Anything inspired. Don't listen to your favorite hip hop Britney song before you go in. You know, even the Jurassic Park music. You know, like wow, like the dream came true. They've recreated dinosaurs. You know, might can easily hold any. For the quotes, when you're doing your 10 bullet points, just write the line number. Don't memorize these. Just read them off the paper, okay? Really save some time. See, my problem with this music right here, right now, is it's sad. And I'm not needing that. So I'm gonna go and change it. Sorry. Hope. Inspiring music. I need some inspiring music. So, Orwell uses ascendant to illustrate. I think that's good. I think that's good. You know, we'll play Jurassic Park once. How about? Why not? Okay. Orwell uses ascendant. Orwell ascendant or where the fuck you wanna call it. To illustrate. Illustrate is a good one. The various see publications instead of informations here. So a lot of them I have done tweaking, you know. Publications and then that and then quote the party capital close quote. Oh. I'm taking a paleontology course, by the way. I might stream it while I'm doing it one time. Taking notes. It's good. It's a lot of fun. I don't know. Feels like I feel like a nerd. I'm gonna recreate Jurassic Park when I grow up. Fingers crossed. Inshallah. That means hopefully in relative Arabic Islamic terms. So whenever or wherever, whenever you say something, Jewish, Christian, atheist, you're maybe not atheist, but any religion you are, you want to say it before you do anything. I'm gonna succeed, inshallah. You know, give yourself some hope. Body alters all the time. I like the. Not most of the time, all the time. To ensure. So my English teacher told me this. I'm about to point this out. See here, it says to ensure that the people. This is an Egyptian thing, right? We do that a lot. Like the American people, the Chinese people. Instead of saying Chinese people, American people, we say the Chinese people, the American people. So to ensure that people. To ensure that people are only allowed to know the party wants them to believe. It's looking good, looking good. I got a thick pile of note cards right here. It's been such a long time since I've done like an actual speech, and I wanna, do an actual speech. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get one of these single sheets of paper. Do well, this is actually not too bad. Do 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 do. Third quote. It's important to be organized when you're doing this for you to succeed. So it's still on oral ideas. So 11, blue highlighter. I actually bought the Lego Indiana Jones game. I played it for one time, and I bought the second one. And yeah, that was it. I also have this on me. Bada bing, bada bong. Allowed to know what the party wants to know. But the wants them to believe, comma, disregarding the amount of money spent. What? No, so the what? Sorry.
هو ده كان دي واحدة من فوق ملاية؟
No.
زمان كنا بنحط من غير ملاية؟
Yes. Sorry guys, my mom walked in. I didn't know what to say. fire cackling and it's annoying. See, this is nice, yeah. That's a good one. Finding wants him to believe, comma. This morning amounts of money spent. Amounts money spent, or the number of hours wasted to do that. Money spent. Or wasted to do that. Okay, if the party has not left a single publication untouched by them, to ensure, I've used ensure a lot, I think. Yo, you want to search? To assure, to establish, to safeguard, that's a good one too. Quote unquote, the party has not left the single publication untouched by them. Why does it have to single up to by them? And without by them. To safeguard, to untouched, to safeguard. To safeguard conformity with their jeez. This is how the party abuses censorship. This communicates how the party. Let's go, baby. Okay. Communicates how the party abuses. Censorship's been used a lot. Censor. You know when there's a snot like in your nose? It abuses control. Abuses blackout. Abuses restriction. Abuses restriction. The party abuses restriction. How censorship works. I'm maintaining by, instead of maintaining, it's racing. By assertion, by allocating control, oh god, allocating, I think that works. Control, I've said in order too many times, to have power over their people, to have power over their people. Now notice, I've got some room to write more, but no, I'm going to skip this, and I'm going to write oral ideas, brackets, body of work, right? So I'm going to do, take one paper, okay, so I'm going to write. The thing was, I love ink pens. The thing was that when you're stopping to think and write, you're naturally just putting your thing. So there leaves like some ink spots where you've rested your pen, where you know where you think. You can use that as well. Like you stop to think, and you rested your pen, so it makes a dot when you're writing your letter, so you know what parts you're unsure about. Good. Okay. الساعة كام الأكل؟ Okay. As my dad told me, we're gonna eat soon. That's when I'm gonna pause and get back to you boys later. But before that happens, we're gonna do. So in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna BOW. And because there's no first quote, second quote, I'm gonna highlight this one, okay? So that people know. So that I know what I'm reading. And then I'm gonna do it's number 12. So terrible too, but that's okay. I'm gonna do it. Let's say, what colors do we have available? This color, this orangey color, does that work? Sure, whatever this color is. It's orange, I think. Wow, that's the worst 12 ever. Equally important, my body of work. So I can say equally important. My body of work also communicates the global issue. Perfect. So, again, I'm going to capitalize equally important because I know this when I'm starting my body of work. So equally important, comma, the body of work also communicates of so global issue is not going to be capitalized. Okay. So this is an introduction, by the way, to the thing. So it's quite long, actually. It's quite long. But hopefully it will work. We get some different music here. We listened to this a couple times. What'd I do? What did I press on? I press on anything? Next time someone walks in, I can just mute my microphone from under the headphones. Okay. Chapter 5. Come. The reader is introduced to Syme, and capitalize the S for Syme. Names. Who is a specialist in, and then capitalize Newspeak. I hope this pen doesn't run out of ink before I finish the whole thing. That'd be really sad. Syme explains his job to the reader this time. It's basically which basically revolves around destroying the English language. I need a break for this finger. How can we read this? To create something new, people can be manipulated through the language they use. To create something new, people create destroying the English language to create something new where people can be manipulated through the language they use. Language. Rebellions are built on hope. This is a hopeful song, right? You can tell Newspeak is created. Newspeak. Other word for created. I'm aiming for a 7, but I'll be happy with a 6. I've never gotten a 7 in any of my IB grades. Ever. Ever. Since the beginning of the year, which kind of fucking sucks. You know? Is manufactured. Newspeak is fabricated. Oh, beautiful. We've used fabricated before, haven't we? But not for this context. Headed to... Dude, can we get another word than frickin' censor and control? Censor. Censor. To... delete. To sanitize words. To suppress and sanitize words. Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. And sanitize speech. And that's perfect, because suppress, sanitize speech, so 3, you know. Not to enhance or facilitate. That's a good one. Not to keep those or facilitate. Communication. Wow, that's gonna be fun tomorrow. Simon repeats the word we. The thing is with a test, right? You can like, oh my god, almost done. There's half an hour left, but it's like, oh, I'm still talking. Fuck, you know. But you know, we'll figure something out around that. Simon repeats the word. I'm thinking I can. Simon repeats. Alludes to. No. We were gonna say that after. Simon recites. Simon chimes. Simon dittos the word we 6 times. Reiterates. Reiterates. The word. What's another word for word? That's ironic. The syllable. Chat, no word. The colloquy. The word, quote unquote, we. Now, I should write the number or the letter. That's important. The word we. The word we in a speech 6 times, or the Simon uses the word we 6 times to allude to the. Yeah, there's 6. I'm gonna put the number because this numbers don't pop up that frequently, so. Times to allude to the party. And they're about to censor even words part to censor, to clog, to rectify even words. Dude, I swear there was one time where I searched and why is that not popping up, man? Repeated. Dude, what? Bullshit. What? How does this work? The ability to withhold. What does withhold mean? To withhold words. To withhold, yeah. To withhold even the words used by this. Withhold. Even. Used. Okay. Another note card. Another note card, baby. $13. Used by their citizens. In the same passage. Orwell. Let's open. Actually, we'll open Photoshop later. Orwell. And a quote. I think quote by Syme works. Quote. You should also understand what you're saying, you know. By Syme. And then semicolon. Open bracket. I remember this quote very easily. It's a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing, the destruction of words. Beautiful thing. The destruction of words. the idea of destroying anything and calling it beautiful. I've used anything way too many times. Destroying something. Destroying something. The idea. I'm calling it beautiful. It beautiful quotations, of course. And then especially really? Is that not a word? Okay. Human communication, especially linguistics. Especially linguistics. I think I'm gonna keep it as language. So here, it's a perfect example of what I mean by when my finger accidentally presses for too long when I'm writing the word. And language. Language, comma, which is the simplest form of communication, which is the simplest form of human communication. See? Depicts how this other. Oh shoot. So I left another mark here. At any force. Do not stop to any force till they achieve full lucky that even in people's minds parts, but full another word for control. Full pilot. Achieve full pilot. To full command. Command. Power. Empower. No, that's the wrong word. Oh, there it is. Powers, control, and management, full command, and power, and authority, and power. Power works. This Mando? Yeah. Even. People's. Right. Whew! We're done. Orwell. We're done with Orwell. Okay, we're done with Orwell. Wow, this was Orwell. All this. Can you imagine how much Minhaj is gonna be? Okay, we'll get back to this later. Not later. Let's find a quote. So, I got a quote. A very quick quote. First, I want to show you. I want to check back what my thumbnails look like. Because I haven't seen them in a while. Close this. Okay, okay. Let's see. So, there you go. Oh no, spoiler alert! So I write the name of the subjects on the top, and then a picture, and okay, perfect. So let's find a picture. Or maybe disable this. Picture. Let's find a picture. So let's find a picture. Oh, my brother's screaming. No, dude. Why does it always get me the Prime Minister of frickin' Russia, dude? The Prime Minister, nobody gives a crap about you. We care about Jurassic Park, okay, dude? Why did he fight dinosaurs? And that's why Michael Creighton got the idea. Make a Prime Minister. Park at Death. I love it when I say, I feel like I'm looking and I find. He survived the book, which is kind of upsetting that he survived the book. You know, which is kind of cool. Clever girl. Clever girl. Clever girl. That's the picture I want. But that's the only face you get. So I like this one. What else? What else can I do? This works. What else works? Does that work? It's like the face where he stares. I like that. Bam, bam, bam. Save image as. Thank you is gonna be clever girl. I think I do a very good voice of Muldoon. Clever girl. Clever girl. Clever girl. Save. And fan we can try to open. It's very slow as you can see. So it's spinning. Right? It's spinning. What was it? It's working. It's working. No, it was I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. That's it. Windows key and then photo shop. Boom. And that should do the trick. The fact that I'm streaming this could like crash my entire computer. But what can you do? Adobe Photoshop, ba-da-da-da. Adobe Photoshop, ba-da-da-da. Let's deactivate this one. What's that? It's whiteboard. Let's deactivate this one. And change this to Adobe Photoshop, ba-da-da-da. Thought my thing froze, but then Adobe Photoshop, ba-da-da-da. Let's look at my script. This is part of my script. No. The 60th anniversary of Orwell's 1984. It's 70 years old. So it's 10 years ago. AAA batteries. Okay. We're here. We're gonna do, on the other hand, Minhaj has similar ideas in his show or in his episode. And then I got this entire page to look at. I don't know if I edited it. And then we got this other one, and then half of this one. Yo, do you mind loading? I'm so sorry, guys. It's been an hour and 24 minutes. My goodness. Third to his spot is fan favorite Muldoon. One of the fan favorites. It would be pretty cool if they got him to come back, but the actor's dead. Damn it, I love Bob Peck. Why'd he go? Why'd he have to go? Some people gotta go. You gotta go and you gotta go, but too soon, man. Too soon. He played Muldoon perfectly. And Pete Postulate played Roland Timbo perfectly as well. I like Roland Timbo. Clever girl. It's gonna open soon. Just give it a couple of minutes. We can continue to write. Right, we can continue to write. Yeah, we can still do that. We could still do that, bro. So, let me share with you the. Where is this IO outline goes? IO outline. There we go. Bang. I got an email sent to me. Let's see who it's from. College. Fuck you guys, man. Like, I swear, when you go to university fairs, don't give them your email because you're gonna get spam in your email, and then when your teacher sends you an email, it's gonna get lost within the university, all the university stuff. So, personal advice: don't do it. Okay, don't. So, I'm gonna do minhaj. Minhaj ideas. So main extract first word. And 14. Oh, did Photoshop open? Nope. Not yet. What color should this be? I'm thinking like pink. Works. Perfect. You start running out of colors, then you gotta use brown, man. You gotta use brown, and it's like, what? So this thing, on the other hand, contradict also, maybe on also or something. Oh, it's gonna open now. Hey, Photoshop's likewise conjointly, because conjointly work, conjointly could work, I think. Conjointly. Conjointly, minhaj has similar in his episode. Minhaj expresses his philosophy as how the Chinese government. Oh fuck! I gotta reword that. Minhaj introduces his first idea, which is the Chinese government forcing specific social media platforms to ensure that people. Okay, that one. So in this episode, Minhaj conveys one of his ideas as nice. Minhaj conveys his of which is the Chinese government. The Chinese government. Not is forcing, just forces. Specific social media platforms. Oh, dude, when is this Adobe thing gonna load? Not responding. Let's continue to wait. Unfrickin' believable, dude. Probably gonna make a separate video on how I make my thumbnails, but more on that later. We're gonna continue to write this. Social media platforms to make sure their people have no access to data, to news, to we can use information for this one. Except on platforms provided by China. And Xi Jinping himself. What's his name? Xi Jinping? Xing Man? What's up, Xing Man? That's racist. Yo, Xing Man. Yo, Xing-a-ling. We got a wham, bam, shang-a-lang, and sha-la-la-la-la-la, bang. Bam, bam, shang-a-lang, and sha-la-la-la-la-la, bang. Looking at you, I wanted to say, I think a little emotion goes a long, long way. Careful now, don't get caught in your dreams. Look out, baby, this is not what it seems. Ooh, ooh, baby, you've been so good to me. Minhaj ads. Comma. Yes. Comma. Websites like Google, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube are all blocked, but no one cares because they all have great Chinese doppelgangers like Baidu, Weibo, Yogo, and WeChat, which blows Facebook out of the water. I find Censorship's pretty good. Oh wow, I got that quote memorized. Yes, comma. Websites like. I want to fit this all in one note card. Okay. Google, comma, Twitter, comma, Facebook, and YouTube. What is it? YouTube? Oh, my brain hurts. Fuck! Just dropped all my papers. I'm gonna sort them later. I know, but like, that's not very fun. Obviously. YouTube are all blocked, comma. Blocked, comma, but no one cares because, wow, I'm tiny. They are great Chinese doppelgangers. Doppelgangers. Okay. Is this thing ever gonna open? Probably not. Like, why do? Weeboo. Yoku. Twitch chat. I thought that said Twitch chat for a second. I'm like, what the fuck? And we, capital C chat, comma, which blows faith out the water. Oh, perfect. Live under the censorship is pretty good. Gotta write that down. Wow. It's a lot. It's a lot for just the introduction of the frickin' thing. Am I supposed to memorize all this? Well, I probably shouldn't. This pen has already become obsolete to me. Gotta pull out this one now. So, minhaj. Oh, it just broke. I was. Oh, come the fuck on, man. Minhaj ideas. Excellent. Main extract. First quote. Bleep. Page 15. I'll do it in pink. Dude. So, what happened to the music, my guy? Till this frickin' Photoshop opens. In this example, Mochus on how the Chinese government restricts other the Chinese dictatorship. Okay. I hate it when that happens. The pen cap falls on your laptop and then magnetizes to something. Head focuses. How the Chinese dictatorship restricts other international platforms. He says which symbolizes I don't like that. Which shows, I'm trying to say shows, so with judges. Air, which air the, which exhibits which exhibits exhibit exhibits the power of censorship. The which communicates the power of censorship in China. Oh my fucking god, I'm so dumb. My cue cards look like shit now because you never scribble everything out I just said. You kind of burn out after a while, you know. You lose focus. You're like, oh, my brain. And you're writing this because you're writing 10 minutes of speech. You're writing 10 minutes of speech. You're writing 10 minutes of actual speech. You're writing them. There's talking speech for 10 minutes. Sure, that's easy, but writing a transcript for it. That's why I feel bad for the people who typed whatever the juries and judges say. Dude, fucking, why don't they just like freaking record it? Not write it. And who the fuck reads those? Objection hearsay. Objection hearsay. Establishes, not establish. Establishes the iron fist China uses limit freedom of speech to ensure same thing. to ensure to secure, to set out, to put on ice, to secure control again. To secure and govern power, to secure and govern secure dictatorship, maybe Google has better words from thesaurus. That frickin' com. To ensure, please be, to ensure faculty. Incompetence. Or the brightness on this. Wait, I've used citizens so many times. On the public. On their nation. Competence. And that they and to make them believe whatever the government Oh, dude. The following techniques Uh, four. And Hedge uses the idiom, so I'm saying uses. What could we say? Utilizes. Usage. And Hedge adopts. Adopts the idiom. Treats. Uses an idiom, not the idiom. What the fuck am I saying? Adopts an idiom? Yeah. Adopts the idiom. Sure. Flows. Out of the water. To reflect. Oh, here. It's very superior to the Chinese platforms. As people are satisfied with their own social media, which are efficient to the extent that they're oblivious to the fact that. Okay. That was a mistake I made one time. I didn't know how to read it with the right context. So the word is kind of messing it up. So instead of saying the Chinese people, I'm just gonna say Chinese people. It's gonna make it better. Oh, it's been 4 hours since I sat in this seat, man. I have the attention span of a frickin' toddler. Actually, 4 hours is a lot. Come on. My fingers hurt. I'm so sleepy. I need another shot of espresso. Need another shot of espresso. So you know what? I'm gonna do something that I probably should do to do anyway. I'm gonna go have a vitamin B tablet. Just let me finish this. Chinese people are satisfied with their social media platforms. How many times have I used that? Social media platforms. Social media plat. Social media terrorists. Social media platforms. To the extent that they are efficient. What is it? To, which are efficient to the extent oblivious they're oblivious to fact source says another word for information. No word. No word if it's the right context. Or muted. Or deleted. Or destroyed. One sec, guys. I'm back. But I gotta go eat now. Oh, perfect. On Binary Sunset. Do 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 do. Oh my god, dude. Is my entire freaking script. Do-do-do-do. 7, 10, 9, 8, 7. 6, 5. Got my 16 sheets of paper. Ah, that was so loud. Okay, great. Okay, dokie. Wow, that's a 2-hour video. Maybe when I close out, I'm gonna make the thumbnail. Wow. Like 3-4 hours been doing this. Or 4-5 hours been doing this. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be tuning in after I eat. Maybe I'll have more energy then. Have a good day. Peace.